Absolutely. And speaking of talents, you're a man of many talents. Not everyone might know that you're also a DJ. You produce your own music, right? And then you also have your own clothing line, correct?
Yeah.
A streetwear clothing line.
It's called 2 Hour Set, and yep, you know, 2 Hour Set is really linked to my work as a DJ. I've been DJing all my life, and I suppose over the last 5 or 6 years, I decided to make a career.
This is Hack and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flow.
The action always in full swing near the French Quarter. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge. That's some pretty sound advice. Thanks, D.A. Brent, 2 explosive backcourts. When you were playing, who was the toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, Kevin, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time, so I remember Iverson clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at a time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings. They would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple. Screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
I can see the bruises. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Grant down low with Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Williamson out there with Captain Clutch, and it's Ball in at the point. Shen uses the glass to drop it in. The last game, something you almost never see. Shea with the quadruple-double. Greg, I can't even remember the last time that happened.
To reach double digits in 4 different stat categories is something only the elite can pull off. Shea has done something that guys like Jordan and LeBron and our very own Shaquille O'Neal never accomplished.
Here's Murray. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Murray kicks to Barton. And it's Jokic in the corner. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Clock is at 3. Murray, good.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Ingram passes to Captain Clutch. He dishes it to Ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Murray against Ball. Good on the shot.
Well, buttery right there. Knockdown shooter from that area. Murray taking advantage of that opportunity.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Now here's Williamson. A 20-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harris kicks to Murray. Passes it to Jokic. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. For 3, Harris drains it from beyond the arc.
Important to have shooters on the floor that can spread you out. Gary Harris likes to nail the deep 3, and he does there.
Ball against Murray. Captain Clutch passes to Williamson. Here's Captain Clutch. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both free throws good from Captain Clutch.
And New Orleans, not the largest market, but a lot to like about living in the Big Easy.
You just said Big Easy in New Orleans, and I saw Kevin Harlan's head whip over here because I know what he's thinking about. Food, baby.
That's right.
Food. But whether it's music, art, architecture, New Orleans has a tremendous culture. Nice looking mid-ranger there from Jokic. Money in the bank from that spot.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Holiday with it. Now defended by Grant. Right at the free throw line. And Grant sends it back. But they recover it. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Pass to Captain Clutch. Now Ball. Pass to Williamson. Over Harris. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
It's good. Captain Clutch has got 6 points.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
Murray outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
And some deep range shown there by Murray. When the D leaves him alone from there, it's pretty much going in.
Ball against Murray. Ball, the pass to Captain Clutch. Ball feeling it out a bit. Over Murray. Ball no good. Nuggets trail. In the corner, Murray with it. Holiday against Harris. Grant outside. He kicks to Murray. A floater. No good. Shot missing. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Here's Harris. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Harris inside. His last outing, 16 points for him. Can't connect from short range. Down low. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. We've got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. Well, you look at Williamson, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Captain Clutch, right on the trail. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
And both of them are just explosive scorers around the rim, able to get in close, and that's a key to getting high percentage shots.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential left in the tank for Jamal Murray. He's able to play both guard spots, but it's that sweet jump shot that has his teammates and the coaching staff salivating about where his ceiling is.
J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. They get the rebound. Jokic finds Grant. No good. That would have tied it.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Here's Murray. Zion Williamson making his last shot.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Captain Clutch passes the ball. Inside. Here's Captain Clutch. Goodbye, Beasley. The shot's good from Captain Clutch. Now it's a 6-point Pelican lead. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Plumlee and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
The defender tries to get all ball, but Plumlee's size and strength come into play there.
That's good for... Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Williamson, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Denver Nuggets.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Holiday out there with Hart, and it's Captain Clutch in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch, and in the last game against the Spurs, it was all business. He had 42 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple-double. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it cleanly.
Here's Murray after Drew Holiday's score. Murray kicks to Harris. To the left side wing. Out of hand on it. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Five to shoot. Jokic finds Barton. Shoots over Ingram.
And really, Ingram is as complete a player as they come. Not only awesome on offense, but just spectacular on D as well.
Williamson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they continue to control the glass.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
Now here is Harris. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Just continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the three-pointer by Jokic. The pass to Captain Clutch. Dishes it to Williamson. Holiday with the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts. Being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Up top, Barton. He's covered by Ingram. Barton kicks to Murray. Over Holiday. Murray, no good. Pelicans leading by 8. Lobs it up for Holiday. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Murray with it. Now defended by Williamson. Grant. Good. Grant's got his second basket of the night.
Like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
Holiday against Murray. Williamson. Barton with some nice D.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Holiday against Murray. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Passes it to Holiday. Shoots from the line. That one wide left.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Murray outside. Pass to Harris. Takes a 3. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Murray's got the ball here for the Pelicans. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Man, they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime, but they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
Ray, you stood up for 6 teams in your NBA career. What do you think about some of the front offices that you came across during that playing time?
I think when you find a front office, when you move from franchise to franchise, is what it is that they value most. And there were some franchises, quite frankly, Kevin, that I played for where they just wanted you to show up on time, get there, play the game, and leave. Those franchises end up having a lot of struggle to find some footing in the league. They also find trouble finding attraction from free agency because people understand the culture just isn't there. There are other teams that do so many other things well, Kevin. You feel so much more valued as a player throughout your course of your career. Those are the places that end up sticking with you. And I think the league is doing a great job from top to bottom, moving in that direction. Now, some are doing it better than others. That will always be the case. But the idea around finding more completeness for what it is you provide a player is a great thing for everybody.
Here's Ingram. Denver getting their last shot to go. Captain Clutch passes to Ingram. Clock at 6. Mr. Williamson. Here's Captain Clutch, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
Jokic does such a nice job of doing everything in this offense, including the drive this time.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Captain Clutch. The pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Williamson kicks the ball. 1:11 left in the first half. Lets a floater go. Jokic grabs the miss.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now here's Murray. 10 points for him.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's good with the little jumper in close. Captain Clutch has got 12 now in this quarter.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Here's Murray. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. And it's Ingram with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 8. Captain Clutch passes the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and ball size makes him a difficult guy to guard.
With 1 on the clock. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans heading to the bench with us. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Grant down low with Jokic. And it's Barton in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, Jokic in a smart place there, collects the offensive rebound, very alert, and cleans up the mess.
Captain Clutch passes the ball to the left wing. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. That free throw good from Williamson.
Well, Coach Mike Malone has grown up with this young Nuggets team. He says that he believes in the youth of this team.
Well, the future is so bright for the Denver Nuggets, and really where you have to give Mike Malone a ton of credit is when they made the decision between their 2 bigs, Jokic and Nurkic, sticking with Jokic and then changing their entire offensive style to play from a point center position. It has paid huge dividends.
Now here's Murray. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ingram. They get it back. Out to Harris. Five on the clock. Here's Jokic. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, you have to think if Jokic is that good a passer, his mind is always working. Why not work it to get contact like that?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Here's Captain Clutch. Here's the dish to Williamson. Pass the ball. Here's Captain Clutch. Jokic defended. Holiday hits the front of the rim and out.
So far, Kevin, the third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
The second chance effort. Jokic, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
1 of 5 here, Kevin, to start the half. Their offense looks like it's shrinking right now.
Barton finds Jokic.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just on found in that center position.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Captain Clutch. Barton defending. Ingram trying to get open. Yep, that one goes. 22 points for Captain Clutch. Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Scooped up. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Jokic has got 9 points now in just the second half. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Now we've seen some defensive wizards among the NBA's freshman class this season. Let's now take a look at the rookie steal leaders. Take a look at Captain Clutch. Such quick hands. Second in the NBA.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And Ball comes to help. To the paint. Pelicans with the rebound. Captain Clutch has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. Jokic finds Barton. Murray against Ball. Murray outside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
Well, for a young player, that's some awareness. Murray, with the clock winding down, gets that to go.
Got a piece of it.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Williamson. Here's Captain Clutch. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And the first one at the line is good. Well, we hear this all the time. Good defense beats good offense. Do you think that's true?
I don't know how defense scores. So in today's game, seeing the juggernauts and seeing what we've seen, Kevin, quite frankly, as some of the best offensive teams, not only in the last 5 years, but in the history of the league, around the Houston Rockets and what the Golden State Warriors have been able to do. It's about equipping your team defensively to be able to stop that stylistically. But certainly every coach will say it comes down to defense, because that is something you can control.
Here's Captain Clutch. 24 points for him. They shoot again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Captain Clutch has got 6 here in this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Murray against Ball. Ingram with the steal. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Back to Murray. Beasley outside. Really left alone that time. Beasley's got 10.
Well, that's just sweet passing there from Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
And the call up against Jokic. And that'll be his third. releases from 15. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Nuggets trail by 3. Craig passes to Hernan Gomez. Out to Morris. Another 3 for Denver.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 26, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Beasley. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Take a look at Murray. The third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And Denver has possession. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Here's Morris. No good there. Some solid defense from Captain Clutch. And Morris comes over to help. Pass to Reddick. Here's Captain Clutch, covered by Morris. Yep, that one goes in there. That's 28 points for Captain Clutch. Now Morris. He has 5. There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Denver, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Lonzo Ball. And then for Denver, Grant comes in for Hernan Gomez. And Barton subbed in for Torrey Craig. And there's the pass to Captain Clutch. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Reddick inside the line, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Denver in the lead. Beasley, the pass to Morris. Back to Beasley for the 3. Here's Plumlee off on that one. Nikola Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Yep, following what we're doing.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Right again, Ingram fill out the perimeter. Captain Clutch is out there with Favors, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, Drew aggressive there, right? You could see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire.
Reddick against Beasley. Grant outside. Kicks to Murray. 6 to shoot. And he gets the bucket. Murray's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
That's a tricky little move there as Murray found a little bit of space and then got that floater off.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Gary Harris, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Holiday, and it's Denver with the rebound. Grant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harris kicks to Murray. That's tipped, but he gets it back. To the inside. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Here's Harris, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Murray finds Plumlee. Back to Murray. Plumlee with it. Just 5 to shoot. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Poked away and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if Murray gets his slashing game together like that, that's a good sign for his offense. Love how confident he is.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Grant. And that one's good. Ingram.
Great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Plumlee with it. Barton in the corner. The rebound by Captain Clutch.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Jokic has got 11 points here in just the second half. Harris against Redick. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ingram passes to Captain Clutch. And that one misses.
At the line for your Pelicans.
He hits the second from the line.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Barton. Ingram with the steal. Here's Captain Clutch. Jokic defending. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Captain Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And that's now 33 points for Captain Clutch.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard. And a great feel for when guys are open.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And while Murray is known, Brent, for his outside shooting, he's very strong with his in-between game as well.
Yeah, he's got a lot of options offensively and getting more and more in contact with Jokic on those high screen and rolls. Devastating, Kevin, when he gets to that left hand, gets around the free throw line and shoots that high floater. There are nights where he does tons of damage with that.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Lonzo Ball comes in for J.J. Redick. On the wing, Harris, guarded by Holiday. Barton outside. Passes to Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's Ball. Pass to Captain Clutch. No good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And here is Murray. Jokic. Murray finds Jokic. Tries yet again. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one's good. Williamson.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Murray against Ball. And it's Murray penetrating. It's deflected.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Now the pass to Jokic. Here's Grant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Jeremy Grant just has such a great combination of athleticism and explosiveness. It's up to him to find familiar spots on the floor and do a good job of playing off his teammates to make an impact on every game that he plays.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Harris. To the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one.
Love the floor spacing with this offense because Jokic at the center can move the ball just about anywhere you want. And now he's attacking the paint.
Passes it to Ingram. Here's Captain Clutch. Jokic defending. Captain Clutch passes the ball. They double him with Barton. That one falls. And it's 37 points for Captain Clutch.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Murray kicks to Harris. Barton outside. Jokic inside. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter.
It's amazing how much the evolution of Jokic has helped evolve the offense that's around him. A fearless player who feels like he could go up and match up against anybody in the league.
And it's Ingram missing. For Denver, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Harris passes to Barton. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic is a hard worker. That time, a terrific job of rolling into the open space after he set the screen.
And the call up against Jokic. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Captain Clutch. Back to Holiday. Shoots the 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now here's Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Barton outside to take the lead. And that's collected by Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Right side Holiday. And the pass to Captain Clutch. 2 points. That one goes. Captain Clutch has got 39.
And here in the fourth, he's carrying this team right now. 5 of 7 from the field.
Barton surveying the floor. Grant, right side. Back to Barton. The fader. Nice D from Captain Clutch.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced him into a really tough shot. Tried the fadeaway, but just couldn't pull it off.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
That free throw good from Captain Clutch.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80. for the game and really making the most of his opportunities there tonight. Hasn't been the struggle we sometimes see him go through.
Stolen by Ball. Here's Captain Clutch. Jokic defending. They double him with Barton. Here's Holiday. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
Deep 2 from Murray. And that one swishes right in. Murray's got 10 points here in the second half.
How about Murray stepping up, poised for this young player?
Here's Captain Clutch. Jokic defending. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Here's Captain Clutch. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. The Nuggets trail by 6. Now Murray. Here's Jokic. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And the offensive skill set Williamson has off the charts. And the scary thing is, guys, he's only going to keep getting better.
Pass to Jokic. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. That's tipped. Ingram dishes the ball. Here's Captain Clutch. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Murray against Ball. Murray, good.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
There's 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. There's the double team with Grant. Back to Holiday. Lets the 3 fly, but they'll get another chance.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Here's Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And some good anticipation there. Murray quickly out, leaking in transition and filling the lane.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the call up against Jokic. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Denver calls timeout. They trail by 8. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Captain Clutch.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here.
Well, Grant knows his role and willing to take over during key parts of the game. As long as he stays within himself, he can make those kind of contributions.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 7. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
The 3 from Morris. Rebound by Murray. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
No good from Captain Clutch. Stolen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. First of two, no good. Heartbreaking. He's able to hit the second one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Hometown advantage and the ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jay, a very good win for your team, and your fourth quarter performance put the game away. What was your mentality coming down the stretch?
You know it's a Mamba mentality. You can ask Kobe about that. I saw weakness in the fourth quarter and came around and adapted to the situation. Attacked and made them my prey.